myself a strong one. Oh, but when I get lonely, I do. Your memory gets to burning, lean back on the bourbon. Sure as hell can't keep leaning on you. Looks like I'm learning the hard way again. It's all my fault, yeah, I dropped the ball. You're gone and I'm gone, 3 sheets to the wind. Just thinking about all I've wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money, all of these sorries I don't owe you, honey. All of these miles on this Chevy and prayers in a pew. All them days I spent wasted on you, wasted on you. Yeah, I swore this won't be different. My heart wouldn't listen to my head and these boots on my feet. Looks like I'm learning the hard way again. That's why I've been wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money, all of these sorries I don't owe you, honey. All of these miles on this Chevy and prayers in a pew. All them days I spent wasted on you, wasted on you. Pile of your stuff that's packed up in the back, right down to the flame of this match. Wasted on you, wasted on you, wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money, all of these sorries I don't owe you, honey. On this Chevy and prayers in a pew. All them days I spent wasted on you, wasted on you, wasted on you, wasted on you. Glass on the floor, tears in your eyes, sheets in a mess, just a typical night. Slam that door, drink that wine, find peace on the porch from the war inside. Yeah, we talk in circles and end up in between the hell we're in right now and where we used to be. You can't make it go how you planned it, you can't heal a heart with a bandage, and you sure as hell can't take back what you say when you're drunk and you're speaking your mind. Yeah, it's hurting me like it hurts you, but it's too late now like a curfew. Cause I can't give you back all the time that I took, but I'll give you back the rest you say when you're drunk and you're speaking your mind. Yeah, it's hurting me like it hurts you, but it's too late now like a curfew. 'Cause I can't give you back all the time that I took, but I'll give you back the rest of your life. Did too much damage. Yeah, I knew what I had when I had it, but girl, I've had it. Oh, girl, I've had it.
Made with only 4 ingredients?
Plus a dash of magic. Natural bliss, unexplainably blissful.
Alright, let me get you guys a good song. Actually, before I get a song for you guys, I think it's best to do the introduction to the stream. What's going on, chat? How we doing in the building to the Noti Gang? Or as Flight React would say, who up in the chat real quick? Who are the first ones in here? Justin, John, Bluebean, Nate. What's going on, everybody? 8 people off rip on the stream here. How am I doing? I'm chilling. I'm doing me. Only controlling what I can control. You know what I mean? And just pushing forward. But we are back once again. We're back again. A live stream and an upload today for you guys. That just goes to show that the grind is back. We are back moving upwards like we were doing. Just like we never left. And a new video has dropped on the channel. Some really cool things we got to do on Sunday. So, make sure you go check out the new video when you get a chance. My apologies for uploading it later than I expected it to. Yesterday was kind of a hectic day, so I really didn't have the chance to... Well, it's a tie game. Just like that. But, yeah, new videos dropped to the channel from this past weekend. We did a trip to Boston on Sunday. Shout out to Steph for hooking it up once again with some cool things to do. W Steph in the chat for giving you guys some very cool Boston sports footage. But how we feeling real quick? How's your guys' weekend? How's your guys' last couple of days been? How's everything been going? Last time I was on stream was, I believe it was Saturday. Saturday was my first stream back. I wanted my first upload back to be on Monday, but again, some things happened. And had to take care of me first. So I was not able to upload on Monday. But there will be an upload tomorrow, so stay tuned on that. I have to go back on my stream from Saturday to see like what video I have to react to. But I do have to react to what happened this weekend at Fenway. So, Devers got booed the entire weekend. You went to the Speedway on Friday? Hey, that's lit. That's fire. Devers got booed the entire weekend. And I definitely wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on that real quick. And I'm in the minority. I definitely feel like I'm in the minority. But I am not a fan of the fact that he got booed. Nope, no fan of it whatsoever. I feel like Steph brought up a point that I haven't even mentioned about the Devers situation. She brought up a great point. And honestly, I'll go on my video so we can get to the part where Devers got booed. Got a picture with the racist. That's
like,
sick.
imagine that happened.
Where's the part that I get to Fenway? Right here, I believe. She legit brought up a point from the Devers situation that I didn't even think about.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Wait, hold on. I dragged you. I dragged you.
I had to make a joke.
Were you kicking and screaming?
I had to make
there?
a joke.
Were you being held at gunpoint?
Just kidding. But I'm just kidding. It's all jokes.
I wanted to do an edit
No.
there.
Devers' return had to be here for at least one.
Yeah.
Thoughts on him getting booed?
I think it's bullshit.
I think I agree.
I'm sorry, but like Devers, like love him or hate him,
Yeah.
he was a hometown boy, or not hometown, but like homegrown player.
Yep.
Like brought up through the organization. Like,
Yep.
he didn't ask to leave. Like this is not on. Like
I didn't even think about that. Like, I didn't even really think about it. It's like he really never requested a trade from Boston. You know what I mean? Like, he never requested a trade to leave here. The Red Sox did it on their own free will. So, like, why are you booing a guy who got traded when he didn't even ask to be traded? Hartford Yard Goats game? Oh, how was that? Seems like you had yourself a Connecticut week. But I didn't even think about that, though. I heard that from Steph. I was like, wait a minute, good point. He never requested a trade. He never said that he wanted out of here. He just voiced frustration. That was it. How was it fun? Oh, fun they won? Nice. I thought you said funny for a second. I was like, wait a minute, what? The whole Devers being booed is bullshit. It really is. Like, Sox fans are booing him because he wasn't a team player. And he didn't do what the team asked him to do. I mean, we've had this just... Oh, wait. We did kind of discuss this already. I forgot. I did my stream Saturday and not Friday before. But, anyways, she brought up the point of, like, he never asked to be traded. Which, honestly, didn't even think about that. He never requested a trade out of here. He never said anything bad about the organization. He just voiced his frustrations with how the operations were. And how he was treated. Never spoke bad about the fans. Never spoke bad about the city. Never requested out, none of that. So, like, it's interesting that Red Sox fans would boo him when he left with no control over it. If you get what I'm getting at. What else did she go on to say on this clip, I believe?
I'm sorry.
This is true.
And he really hasn't said anything negative about the organization.
Nope.
Like, or anything. Like, he's made no comments here and there.
And like honestly, he might have an argument as to why he has some frustration.
Of course. I mean, like, I'm sorry. Have we met our ownership?
True.
But
On today's episode.
Alright, now I want to go to his first at bat from Sunday because Endeavor's return this was something to like. This was a takeaway from my eyes. Nope, all he got was you're not getting on a plane to Seattle because you're getting traded. Because we're trading your ass to San Francisco. That doesn't make any sense if he asked for a trade. Like, okay. And you know what? You know what, Justin? You just brought up another point that I didn't even think about. The way he got traded was fucking terrible. That was almost like Christian Vasquez level of how he got traded. The dude was getting on the team plane thinking that he was on his way to Seattle for, what was it, a 4-game set? Whatever it was. Thought he was getting on the plane with his teammates. Then they basically had to drag him out of the plane with his teammates on it already. And they basically told him right in front of his teammates, you're getting traded. Like, that's terrible. And the fans clapping for him almost getting hit by a pitch. Like, that's terrible. That's the fine line where I look at and I go, okay, guys. That was awful. Like, Red Sox fans, you guys are better than that. Listen, A-Rod, I get it. Hell, you want to make the argument to me, Jacoby Ellsbury, because he left the Sox to go to New York for more money? Sure. If you want to... Bree just sent me a message. If you want to give me the argument of Johnny Damon, sure. Okay. Fine. What the helly? Who's another one? Machado? Sure. Yup. Get it. Absolutely. Wow. Said it. Muchacho. My bad. Like, somebody of that, have at it. Hand it to him. But this was just terrible. But that's just terrible. That one really disgusted me. And I was just like, I hope he hits a nuke today. Like, now looking back at it, though, the game to be at was Friday. That's looking back at it, but obviously can't do nothing about it now. We got to see a return. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Once again, missed a lot of moments in this game. It's going to take me a minute to get back into swing of things. In terms of recording videos and everything else. Like, obviously, 2-week break is no, like, small break. Like, that's a pretty big break. That's a pretty long break. So, obviously, I'll get back into the swing of things. Recording-wise, eventually. Like, I know I got to do a little bit better than the performance I did from Sunday. But it's going to take time. It's a process, you know? Like I put on my caption today on my Instagram post. Let me go take a look at it real quick. A day in Boston, moving forward, embracing what's ahead, and becoming the person I've always wanted to be. Like, right now, we are embracing... Right now, I'm embracing, like, the road that is ahead. I'm embracing the challenge that I have to face. I'm embracing the process that I have to have in order to achieve what I want to achieve. And, it starts with me, myself, and I. It starts with how I approach myself on a daily basis. It's about the people that I surround myself on a day-to-day basis. It's about... Hell, I'll even go as far as saying it, me trying to find a partner. You get what I'm saying? Like, me trying to find my other half. Like, my other half. It's just all the way around. You know what I mean? So... I think you get the point that I'm trying to make. The grind, the work, and the effort starts and ends with you. So, you can either sit around and do nothing, you can either mope, you can get lazy, you can do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, the only way you're going to prove yourself is just pushing forward and trusting the process. I know I hate using that term because I hate the Sixers, but like, you got to trust the road that you're going on, and it's going to lead you down to the right path. So, I know we're not going to do it, but if Celtics fans boo Brown in his return, that the odds of that are slim to none. The odds of that happening are slim to none. You just can't waste time. You just cannot waste time in this world. You never know when your time is gonna come. Like, that's basically something that I learned along this road too, is that if you want to become something, you want to make something out of yourself, you got to do it. You just got to go out there and you got to do it. You want to better yourself, you got to go out there and take the action. You want to stand up for something, then you got to take the action. You want to send out a message, then you just got to go and do it. Like, life is too short just to wait and wait and wait for that opportunity. And you just got to put in, you just got to go 110% of whatever it is that you want to do, who you want to be with. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And the other thing is to be honest with yourself and be as real as possible to people in your life about what's going on with your life. Because, like, you are going to need help along the way. Like, you know what I mean? You are going to need help along the way with some of the things that you're going after and how to get better yourself. Like, there is going to be that circle that you do need. And, like, you definitely need to surround yourself with good people. You definitely need to surround yourself with a good support system. You need to surround yourself with family, and you need to do it for them too, essentially, because if they're willing to be there for you and they're willing to put in the effort with you, then, like, essentially they're a part of the process with you, so you don't want to let them down. And that's why I took my break, because, like, I felt if I didn't take the break and I went, you know what, I'm just going to just do what I'm normally doing and just put up videos, this, that, so on and so forth, it was going to be kind of half-assed. And, like, you can't half-ass the process. You can't half-ass the journey. You can't half-ass the effort. You can't half-ass the process. You can't half-ass the effort that you're putting in. So sometimes you do have to take a step back to take 2 steps forward, is basically what I'm getting at. And sometimes you need to speak what's on your mind in order to move forward. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to say something if you disagree with something. You know what I mean? It's all about becoming a better person at the end of the day. How can I be better the next day? How can I be better on my YouTube channel? How can I have my content be better for the people that are watching? You know what I mean? Like, these are questions sometimes you gotta think. Like, of whatever you want to do in life. So this weekend was a good step in that direction. This weekend was a good step in that direction. And if you do what I just mentioned, you're a strong person at the end of the day. You're a strong person. You can achieve anything that you want to in life. And you can definitely build something for yourself. And the people who you love and care for. So the content will be getting better. The content will be starting up again shortly. And I did mention to my Discord community today, if you guys are on there, that the last couple of weeks have just been insane. And you guys have been patient throughout the entire break that I needed. And, like, obviously I'm still going through it. This is not going to be easy to get over and move on from. But this is now the point after all the stuff that needed to happen happened, where I can now start pushing forward and give you guys the energy on my videos and my live streams that you guys deserve. That's basically what I said on my Discord community today to the people who are following on there. And, like, we're starting up the work again. Got a lot of catching up to do. That's for sure. Kayshon Boutte got traded today. Yesterday. And I'm pissed off about that. I am so upset. I met Kayshon Boutte at training camp last Thursday. And then not even a week later, he gets traded. Like, that's just... That's... If you want to sum up my luck over the last week and a half, whatever, that's been it. That's been my luck. Honestly, I could even go as far as saying probably 2-3 weeks, whatever it's been. That basically has summed up my 2 to 3 weeks. That kind of luck right there. That basically summed it up. Meet Kayshon Boutte, get my football signed on Thursday, then he gets traded not even a week later. Like, nice, awesome. And now the Patriots wide receiver core is what? A.J. Brown, Romeo Doubs, Demario Pop Douglas, and Mac Hollins. They're running Mac Hollins at wide receiver. I do not like that at all. I don't even like the fact. Honestly, if you really wanted me to go further, I am upset over the fact that they're choosing Kyle Williams over Kayshon Boutte. Like, I understand Kayshon Boutte was probably the odd man out in the entire situation. But, like, he's 24. I mean, I guess that makes it a little bit better, but now their wide receiving core, I don't want to say it's thin, but you've definitely shortened your depth a little bit. I don't know. If it was me, I thought for sure it was gonna be Kyle Williams was gonna be out the door. I mean, he hasn't really looked that great in camp, and like maybe they weren't gonna pay Kayshon Boutte contract. Okay, so he's a free agent after this year. So yeah, they weren't going to pay him then. So that's what it was. They were not going to pay him. How do you guys feel about Kayshon Boutte getting traded? I got to do a video. Honestly, should I do that video first tomorrow, or should I do the one on Devers getting booed? Honestly, I think I should do Devers getting booed. That one's probably more recent. So I'll probably do that video tomorrow, and then I will do the Boutte video second, the boot dude second. Yeah, they're running. What they're gonna do is they're gonna run Pop Douglas as the whatchamacallit, as the slot receiver. Dobbs is 26. I thought he was 27. So he's only 2 years older than Booty. I mean, I guess. I just saw a number 2 potential in Booty. Like a wide receiver 2 potential in him. Could there be a world that Romeo Doubs gets traded at some point and then they bring him back? Maybe, but... I just thought it was like crazy, and like the timing of it was like, really, come on now. Yeah, but the package though wasn't that good. Like, if you got a good return for him, then I could sit here and be like, okay, I understand it. Like, if it was a good return, you could have sold me on it. Jalen Reed? I mean, maybe you got Craig Wardson and you got Kevin Byard. So, like, did you really need it? I don't think you needed a safety. I really don't. Unless, again, his upside is there. And I don't know, though. I felt the return was mid. McLovin, what's up, Jesse? This Red Sox game is nuts. Yeah. I'm, like, trying to go between back and forth. Watching the game and like trying to talk sports with you guys. You could have sold me. Hang on. You could have sold me on Kayvon Thibodeau from the New York Giants. You could have sold me on that one. You could have sold me on that trade. Oh my god, there's super chat goals now. Golly. I did not know that. I mean, honestly, I could run it. I could run the super chats like this. Like, oh, damn. That's kind of cool. I'm just kind of taking a look at this, seeing how it looks like. I was on the Monster last week at Fenway, and no home runs went up there. Damn, that's crazy. And it's not cheap to sit up in the Monster. Yeah, right? Now I'm taking a look. I gotta take a look at their depth chart. Who are they running at tight end 2? They're running Eli Raridon at tight end. Oh, that's not bad. They could have easily done Mac Hollins at tight end. They could have easily done Mac Hollins at tight end. And then they could have had Kayshawn at. As like the 4th. Oh, dude, fucking people, bro. Actually, I gotta send this over to Bree and Steph. Give me 1 second, chat. That's hysterical. Oh, that's hysterical. Okay, put this back on here. Cool. All right. What else do I need to catch you guys up on? Oh yeah. Did I mention on Discord that there were 2 things that like I couldn't have uploaded? Oh yeah, I didn't. So the 2 things like I wanted to upload that I won't be able to, unfortunately, was the training camps for the Patriots. I wanted to do both of them in a video, but like the rules for them was couldn't do it. So I just had to take an L on that one, but it is what it is. What we'll do now is we'll react to a reaction real quick because it kind of goes into the topic another topic that I do want to talk about, and it does involve the Patriots. That is the Christian Gonzalez contract segment that's going on right now. Now, Thursday last week, he did not Thursday he did not practice. I don't know if he's voicing frustration on holding out for a contract or whatever it is, but he's been vocal. He's been vocal about the contract stuff, and I don't know why it's still taking them this long to get a contract done, unless he wants some stupid, ridiculous number. That's the only realistic way that I can sit here and be like, well, he's kind of being ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's the only there are two instances where I can sit here and say of why this is taking so long. But we are at the point right now where it makes no sense why a deal has not gotten done yet. What do you have the Patriots record at? I have them at 11-6. I think I had them at 11-6 too. I think I had them at 11-6. I had them at either 11-6 or 12-5. It was one of those two.
Something that hasn't run its course is the cap is. Thank you. That has not run its course. That'll fuel me for the end of days. The Elliot Wolf today being asked about the Christian Gonzalez and Drake May's contracts impacting each other, and if that being a factor. And he's saying it came down to
it's about a cash budget.
Okay, so it's just sort of putting the lie to the whole salary cap thing. Paul, do you want to weigh in on that? Just to scratch that issue.
Not particularly.
Do you think Elliot Wolf's in trouble for saying that?
I don't think that was probably the best choice of words, but my bigger takeaway is just sort of feeling. I felt like there was some momentum heading into this week when starting yesterday when Mike Vrabel says that Gonzalez is going to be back on the field. He's not only back, but he's a full go. I mean, he was 11 on 11, did everything. With Wolf talking today and Cowden talking today and Gonzalez himself talking today, kind of felt, well, maybe this is just about done. I'm still holding out hope for that, but I'm not going to lie. That press conference kind of took away some of that optimism for me.
Well, maybe because, let's just play it again. Elliot Wolf, number 3. Here's an exchange on it.
How would you describe where things stand with Christian Gonzalez and the talks with his?
Yeah, nothing new to report on Christian. Want him here. He's an elite player. Been on record saying that before, and we're continuing to work with his representation to find a resolution that works for everyone.
Okay, so just based on that answer, that you would lead you to believe nothing really imminent.
Yeah. Now we'll see if it changes at all. When Gonzalez himself speaks, because I think he's been pretty good. Frankly, when he's spoken to us a couple of times this summer, I think he's been pretty honest. About his feelings. So we'll see if he has any hint of optimism the way he sounds when we get a chance to hear from him, which should be shortly, right? I think practice is running for another half hour or so. But yeah, I kind of thought with all those guys speaking today, maybe they had, the Patriots premiere is tonight, which is a huge event for the organization to kick off every season. That, good timing if they were going to announce something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe this answer as well. Number 16, there was the follow-up on Kraft said to begin training camp that they made him an offer that would make him the highest paid. That question was put before Elliot Wolf today, if that still applies.
Elliot, Robert, look at Drake May
camp that you guys have offered to make Christian the highest paid corner ever. Is that still true a month later?
Yes.
So what does that say to you?
If they are still far apart, if this deal isn't imminent, then it says to me that it's a hang up over how and when he gets paid. You know, you guys have gone chapter and verse about the differences in guarantees, and somehow in the NFL, the word guarantee doesn't mean the same to everybody who covers the league. I'm not even talking about fans and people who cover the league call things guaranteed that aren't really guarantees. Like Devin Witherspoon got $59 million basically guaranteed, which was a good step up from what McDuffie got.
But some people will call it 101 guaranteed, but it's not.
But it's not the same thing. And those are the kinds of nuances that can be different. And I also wonder when the Patriots want to actually pay Gonzalez. If Christian's looking for something right, in the first year or two, and the Patriots want to sort of say, well, you still have 2 years on your deal. We want to push that further down the road. I wonder if those are the kinds of things that are holding it up.
And again, Jimmy, it's very simple. The reason they would want to push those payments down the road is because of
cash budget.
Thank you. So that's really does what it.
But that's true.
It's what it comes down to.
And everybody has a budget, right? So I think that is maybe a little bit more honest than the organization probably wants to have out there. But yes,
it's you can talk to me like an adult, and I'll understand if they tell me, we're not a nonprofit. This is a for-profit business. We have investors. We are capitalists. This is America. So I am not expected to lose money, and there should be some expectation that I have the right to make money. So I can't pay this guy that amount because of my business. And
cash budget.
If you talk to me like an adult, it's the lie of the salary cap that I've been hung up on for 2 decades.
So, and I know we have a lot of fun when we come in here, and I do enjoy it. You have to admit one thing, like sunshine, all that stuff. I've never bought the cap. Well,
no, you haven't.
Since a long, the cap initially was very restrictive. It hasn't been so in a long time.
Right.
And I've been sort of with you guys on that.
So it's just like, why hasn't a deal been done yet? That's basically
years.
what I'm trying to get
some of the other
at.
Patriots items here. The Keyshawn Boutte trade, your thoughts? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I don't love it, but I'm not as broken up about it as some others. I just don't really see the avenue for him to get significant playing time behind Brown and Dobbs.
Right.
I think they went out and they upgraded. I think both of those guys are better players than Boutte, and I think it's as simple as that. I understand why Keyshawn Boutte would want to trade. He doesn't see any way that he's going to get his market value where he wants it heading into free agency. So if he's going to sit and be a bit player, like last year he caught 33 passes. If he hits the open market having caught 33 passes, he's not getting anything. I don't see how he catches 33 passes on this roster unless there's significant injuries at the position. Right. Do you guys agree that Brown and Dobbs are better players?
Yes.
I think for what he's asked to do, Douglas is a better option in the slot. They tried to move Boutte around a little bit this summer. It hasn't worked. I don't think he has the skill set to operate in there. So he's kind of... I'm not diminishing his value. I thought he made some big plays for the team last year. And they might miss that. They very well could. But he's kind of a one-trick pony.
How do you feel with the return?
He's been on the trade block for 2 years.
No.
Obviously, no one wanted to give him anything for him.
I agree.
So it's kind of
like... Did they get anything of value in return?
They got a 6th and a 7th round pick in my mind, which is, I didn't think they were going to get much more than a late day 3 pick. I really didn't. I'll wait and see what the safety looks like. Jalen Reed is a kid that was a 6th round pick out of Penn State. He got hurt a couple of times last year. That's why he only played in 7 games. I think he had a knee injury and he broke his arm.
Oh, lovely.
He played a little bit in the playoffs. People tell me that they keep track of this stuff, that he has the skill set to maybe operate, as a box safety, maybe a big nickel kind of thing. I haven't seen him do that yet, but I'll keep an open mind on that. Right now, I'm just looking at it as a flyer.
Paul, why not hold on to Boutte and get the draft pick compensation?
Right.
Because he's not going to get a contract. He's not going to be a compensatory free agent. He's not going to sign a big contract with somebody.
You have to sign a certain level of contract.
Yeah.
To get that comp pick.
Right. Now, this is definitely... I don't want to just make this all sunshine. There's risk here. No, there is. you had your coach come out after the game the other night and talk about we're just not a very deep football team. And this is one of the areas of the team that was very deep. And now if you lose Brown and Dobbs and you're trying
I'd say Brown or Dobbs.
Right, but you're trotting out Mac Hollins and Kyle Williams instead, that's a worthy second guess. Well, geez, you'd love to have Booty now, and I would agree. I think it's a worthwhile risk. I don't think he wanted to be here. I know he asked for a trade.
Do you think he was going to be a problem behind the scenes?
He asked for a trade. Okay, then that might change things a little bit, honestly. If he requested a trade, then that changes my opinion on it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because if he requested a trade, then there's just nothing you could do there. And you know what? If he requested a trade, then they did right by the player, because giving him that request, granting him that request, because he just couldn't have the role that he would have here, he should have here, or has deserved to have. Because I get it, Dobbs and Brown have better numbers than Booty do. So if Booty's not going to get the touches that he's supposed to get, and if he doesn't have the opportunities that he wants to get his game to where he needs to be, then requesting a trade someplace else makes sense where he can get that option.
Feel like one.
He hasn't been
on this side.
He hasn't been. I do wonder if that was part of it.
I think it was the only thing.
But he has not been a problem at all. He's been nothing but professional all summer.
They saved a couple $1 million, which obviously is a factor because of what, Jimmy? Real quick.
Cash budget.
Thank you. So the couple million counts, but 3+ for a backup receiver who's got a great rapport with the quarterback and has made plays that's what you're paying for depth. I think so I'm not going to say this was purely money. I think they didn't want to deal with the headache that Kayshon Boutte presented to be.
And I'm not trying to make them out to be these great guys, but don't you think there's also something to the fact that they know that he doesn't have an avenue really to play here unless something bad happens? Can we do right by the kid too?
Yeah.
He's going into the last year of his deal. He's not going to re-sign with us.
Yeah.
So let's bring him somewhere where he might have a chance to play.
I guess.
And I'm not saying that that's a good reason, but I do wonder if maybe they had, a human element to this too, and say he's done everything we've asked him to do.
Right.
He's looking for a trade. We don't really need him unless something bad happens. Let's accommodate his wishes.
Right.
Can we go back to Gonzalez for a second?
Sure. Please.
Paul, because I know the question was asked in the press conference today, but do you think there's any deadline for this?
I mean, that's a question that should probably be asked to Gonzalez today when he speaks. Does he have any plans to jake it? I mean, I don't know. I do find it coincidental that as soon as the joint practices are over, he's back on the practice field. So that tells me that he felt like he needed, a couple of weeks ramp up to be ready for week 1. But I can't tell you it's a guarantee that he's going to be out there in week 1. So maybe there's a deadline in his mind. If I don't get it by then, I'm not playing.
Right.
I don't know. I've seen nothing. He's another one that's done nothing but really say the right things. He's competed hard. He's not going through the motions at practice. When he's been out there, he's competed. I do wonder how much. I saw what everybody else saw at practice. We talked about this last week, Tony. He came down hard and looked like he was limping a little bit. I don't think that's what kept him out of practice for 10 or 11 days.
So, Mike, I said this to you in the email exchange. I'm surprised that because he was back on the field, that a lot of people have sort of said, see, it wasn't, there was no...
Have a lot of people?
I think a couple of people have said it.
Maybe a couple.
And I
think most people understood that absence to be what it was.
Yeah, I don't think this thing's over by a long shot.
I don't think it's over either, unless they're closer than, like, kind of what I thought going into today, that they're closer than maybe we know.
I'm just not totally convinced he's going to play or that he's going to give 100% when he does. So, like, there's still hurdles to clear here. Either it gets done or it doesn't, and then what does he look like on the field?
They need to just... They need to just back up the... I'm going to use an Isaiah Thomas term. They just need to back up the Brinks truck. And just give him the money that he wants. So... that's what they should do. And I just think it's ridiculous how long they're taking on this matter. I felt like he was sitting out of the joint practices for the contract. That's how I felt. I didn't know he dealt with an injury, though. As for Kayshon Boutte, he requested a trade. That kind of makes me view it a little bit differently now. Rafael Devers deserved to be booed in Fenway return. Yeah, especially with the season starting in 14 days, like... I mean, come on, man. Alright, nope, I'll save that one. $2K27 is already out? Holy. Bro, is there something okay with Bobby Manning? Like, dude, you're as pale as Casper the Ghost. It's August. It's been hot as hell out. How do you not have the slightest tan? Get you stealing us there.
Switch to Verizon Fios and get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us. Every out-of-market game,
Kayshon Boutte was traded to the Texans after the conclusion of yesterday's program, so we didn't have a chance to talk about it yet. Kayshon Boutte moved to the Texans for a safety who was picked in the 6th round a year ago, as well as an undisclosed pick. Do we have any idea what the pick is yet? Have anyone seen that?
I thought it was a 7th rounder in 28.
7th rounder in 20. Okay,
That's a good one.
Thank you for that. Yep. That's why you didn't even find out about it in the beginning. Your reaction to the trade?
Not good. Not good.
Thank you.
I would not have given
What
him
a
away
joke.
for nothing. Like, it's a 17-game regular season, right? 17-game regular season. And A.J. Brown may have a little bit of a knee issue, right? Like, he looks great right now. But you go and look at his games played, okay, maybe there's 14 or maybe there's 15. Maybe he played the entire year twice, back to back. Who's the outside X going to be? Is it going to be Pop? No, he's not an outside guy. He's an inside guy. He's a slot. It's probably going to be Hollins. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love Hollins, but I love Boutte too. Boutte had a great rapport with the quarterback. Now, I don't know how much the player also wanted out of here and if he was disgruntled this offseason and they okayed that and maybe they told him to stay away. And then he showed up when the camps all started because there was no market for him and nobody called. And there wasn't a trade available. You traded him away to what I would call a contender in your conference. The Texans, if they get right and if their quarterback plays well, they can get back in the playoffs again. And this guy can help them. He's a veteran. He's pretty good. Catches everything you throw at him. Doesn't have breakaway speed. He's not like the Texans receivers. But I think Nick Caserio got a good one here.
Okay, well, I'm going to just refresh our memories with what happened on Saturday night after the game against the Eagles. What happened after the game?
I don't think we have a very deep team.
Oh, okay. So the Patriots don't believe they have a deep team.
I don't think he's talking about the receivers.
Well, just in general. He said he wasn't talking about any specific position in his answer.
Did you think
he was asked about playing starters and whether or not we were going to see any of them come the 3rd preseason game. And so on Saturday night, the coach is complaining about his team not being deep. And then on Monday, they trade away a player from a position where there's at least a perception that they're deep or that they have a lot of players at that position.
Right.
That seems pretty foolish, doesn't it?
It does.
Did they add depth to a position that was a perceived need on the team?
No.
Did they trade Kayshon Boutte to add a linebacker that was a depth piece? Did they trade Kayshon Boutte to add a depth piece at the edge?
No.
Did they trade Kayshon Boutte for a backup guard?
No.
Did they do any of those things with this trade?
No, they got a safety.
All right, so they're just a stupid team when it comes to building their roster then. That's what I'm led to
I
believe.
would not call them a stupid team to build a roster.
They are. They're complaining. Mike Vrabel is telling us they don't have a deep team on Saturday, and then on Monday they start trading away pieces from where they are deep, and it's not addressing any real perceived needs at another position where they need depth. So that doesn't seem very smart. And you got a reliable player who had good chemistry with your starting quarterback. I'm not telling you he's a star. I'm not telling you he's great. I'm telling you he's a reliable player in a room that has a bunch of guys that we like, but none of them are perfect fits outside of, let's say, A.J. Brown. Even Dobbs you want to count on, Brown you want to count on. 2 good guys, and then a bunch of guys who are like, all right, who's going to get hurt? Who's going to miss time?
Pop.
How do you fill in the voids
out there?
I don't think you can count on Pop. I thought Pop Douglas was going to have a monster season last year. He didn't. And it wasn't for a lack of opportunity.
He's had a good camp.
He's
but he always has a good camp.
Always has a good
He's
camp.
okay. He's an okay player. Oh, he's okay. I'm not sure how many teams in the league Pop Douglas makes.
I don't know. I just think it's rare that you have a guy that helped you get to a Super Bowl. Like, he made some big catches last year.
Yeah.
We have to go over every single one. I mean, it wasn't a ton. He didn't get the 80 or 90.
No, it wasn't a massive amount of production.
But he was an impressive player. And every time the ball was around him, he caught it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I was wild by it. And you traded him away for a guy that Like you said, when we talk, where do they lack depth? There's a lot of positions we come up with. It takes us a while to get to safety. Maybe they think they're weak at safety. I don't know. You got a hell of a pro and Byard who came here. Craig Woodson doesn't miss anything.
Right.
So you're pretty good at safety. Unless you're really loading up to put a safety down in the box because you don't have that edge guy, because maybe that's how you're going to have to generate pressure. Sort of that big nickel. How many times have we talked about big nickel in the past here? A ton.
Were there 30 catches for Kayshon Boutte on this team this year?
Yes.
Okay.
You can have a multitude of sets. You can help guys, like sort of manage guys if you're not playing them 68 snaps every damn game. Manage A.J. Brown a little bit better. Unless they really believe Kyle Williams could be that outside guy. That's kind of what it is, I think.
If
they're pushing Cal on, like, hey, you got to step up. He's making some plays. It's just they need it more on a consistent basis. The other night, the ball was thrown inside and it landed short for him, and he just kept running. There were two guys on him. DeVito put it out there. He's got to come back and slow down and get that thing. Go after the football. Boutte would do that.
Watch live out-of-market Sunday afternoon NFL games this season. New users get NFL Sunday.
I don't know. For me, Kyle Williams just hasn't.
I thought Phil Perry made a really good point with us early in camp when I said, hey, maybe they should consider just giving him a little bump to make him happy and make this not be an issue. That he's now bumped down the depth chart. And Phil said, do you really think that an unhappy Kayshon Boutte is going to really upset a team that is coming off a Super Bowl and is trying to get back to the playoffs with double-digit wins? Do you think that is going to derail this team? And I said, you know what, Phil, you're right. No, it's not going to derail anything. He's a down-the-depth chart, solid receiver, good, reliable set of hands. I said, you're right. It's not. Let him be unhappy if he's unhappy, and let him earn his opportunities. You know what? You're right, Phil. Who cares? Don't trade him. Make him play. And I guess they weren't interested in that. They didn't want to go that route.
They just wanted to move him.
They just want to clear the
Jalen
decks.
Brown did.
Yeah. That's all it
To a
was.
certain extent.
Yeah, but they certainly want to hang on to Kyle Williams.
Well, he's here. He's not going anywhere.
Right, but only because why? They drafted him?
Yeah, they drafted him. Pretty high pick.
That's it.
And he's got speed.
It's not because of what he's achieved.
He shows flashes.
Yeah, but that's useless.
But they feel they can coach him.
You know how many players have shown flashes in an NFL career that lasted less than 3 years? Thousands upon thousands. Tens of thousands of NFL players in the history of this league have been really fast and had a few good plays and have not made it. And he's on that track. So...
N'Keal Harry?
You know I don't need to reiterate my thoughts on that player because I've been talking about that player since day one of last year. Mike Reese, obviously, he and I have a back and forth about that player. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Mike Reese does. Mike Reese sees it and believes in it. I don't.
I don't believe it either.
Not a believer. Have not been since day one.
I love Mike Reese. I don't think Mike Reese sees it.
What do you mean you don't think he sees it? Guys in here trying to make a bet with me every week
I think
about
he knows.
it.
I think he knows. I think he knows.
You think
they're trying to push him.
Mike Reese knows what?
That they like him and they're trying to push him to be a guy that contributes. Handpicked him, drafted him. Loved what they saw him. Excited at draft time when they got him.
Well, the good receivers in this league typically show something early.
It's a little bit of a crapshoot.
Something more concrete than what he shows.
When you're picking receiver second, third round, I mean, that's a crapshoot. It's not a top 10 guy. When I heard the breaking news, I thought the Gonzo contract was done.
You thought it was that? Yeah, no, it's just them trading away from a position of depth to make sure
It's
they
gonna hit today,
as
isn't
they drafted.
It's going to hit today for us.
I don't think we have a very deep team.
They don't have a deep team, so what do? They attack some of that depth at one of the positions they're deep at and trade a guy away.
Oh, they got some depth at safety now.
Help me understand that.
So they moved the guy where they had extreme depth, and now all of a sudden you have a guy that you add safety depth to. I don't know. I'm just mad. I like Boutte. I wish he was here.
So do I.
That makes
we just watched all those highlights. Tough catches.
And you know what else was proven with this deal?
What's that?
That Kayshon Boutte in a trade is not worth very much.
Oh, we know that.
They got little to no return on the player to trade him away.
I know.
Okay? So anyone that kept throwing out Boutte as a trade piece, well, now this is proven that that was ridiculous.
I've heard
Okay?
trade
He had no
Booty for a
value
3
in
or
the
a
trade.
4.
Which proves what I had been saying, which was he has so much more value to you as a team than he will to anybody else.
Right.
To anybody else. He has more value to keep him here as a New England Patriot, where he's been on the team, he's worked with the quarterback, he's had some big plays and big moments. He helped you on a playoff run.
I'm not
They
saying
ship him
anything
out
because I agree with
for
what he's
How much
saying.
did this guy play last year? Reed? He's played in 6 NFL games.
Yeah, primarily it feels like special teams.
A special teamer and a 7th rounder 2 years from now.
Lovely.
113 snaps on special teams last year, yeah.
Awesome. Good trade.
Beat a love special teams.
Oh, yeah. Special teamer. That's exciting. That's exciting.
Such a Bill
Should have let this just play out. If this was the trade that you were going to get, if this is the return, this is the same thing I said about the Celtics. You couldn't do this deal in September.
Right.
Couldn't do this deal in October.
Right.
This had to be done
Right.
on August 24th.
Right.
Yep.
This just had to be done before the season began to fit what? Chisholm onto the roster? That's what you had to make sure you had on the
Lovely.
roster
Now
so
the
that you
Celtics are
could
getting
go with
shots in
6
this.
receivers instead of 7? That's what you needed to do this for? Come on. This is a bad move. This is so bad. This doesn't help them. They're not a better team today than they were yesterday.
I mean, that's true. That's definitely true. What's going on with my camera? It's not doing extra innings. What the hell?
Little bite.
What the? Wait, what? What the? Yeah, I was about to say, the umpire helped him out, really. When was the last time something like that happened? Eric Miller might get the win. Bro, that trade is not look. That trade has looked pretty dang good for the most part. That trade has looked pretty damn nice. Ben asked me Sunday, how does it feel to be Tugboat Wilkinson? I'm like, I don't know. Hang on 1 second, chat. Yeah. Eric Miller has been on fire since coming over here. He got demoted. That's crazy. Yeah, Ben made it seem like it was a big deal that I was seeing him bitch. I was like, really? I'm like, I didn't see it. Listen, I'm looking at the stats. Devers is tied 14th in homers in the league. He's tied for 29th in RBI this year. Oh, no shit. Damn, that's terrible. Alright, let's watch something fun real quick.
NBA 2K27 is here, and we have to hop straight into my team because look at these players. Yes, it is day one, and 2K dropped these next chapter.
Let's watch my team pack opening. As you guys know, my channel used to be gaming, and a lot of my videos back in the day were 2K videos, so let's watch a pack opening for old time's sake.
The packs, which yes, contain a Dark Matter Giannis Antetokounmpo, a Galaxy Opal Jaylen Brown.
Are you fucking serious? Are we fucking dead ass? Is 2K really trying to rub salt on Celtic fans' wounds already? We're already dropping a Philadelphia 76er Jaylen Brown. Good card, really.
And even a Pink Diamond LaMelo Ball. So we're going to be spending well over $1 million VC to...
I mean, I guess I get it. Next chapter makes sense. You couldn't have did LeBron.
Try and pull some of these cards. But not only that, with it being 2K27, they also have this brand new exchange that drops every...
Okay, Paul George is on here.
Friday, and this Friday in the exchange we got a Pink Diamond Walker Kessler who looks insane, also a Galaxy Opal Tyler Hero, but more importantly a Dark Matter Paul George. So my goal is to get all of those cards, and first of all we got to get some VC. Mission achieved. You might be like, Angus, that's not much VC. Well, I actually just finished up doing my live stream where we open up...
Actually, that's kind of crazy. The Paul George is a higher overall than the fucking Jaylen Brown.
Tyler Hero, but more importantly, a Dark Matter Paul George. So my goal is to get all of those cards, and first of all, we got to get some VC. Mission achieved. You might be like, Angus, that's not much VC. Well, I actually just finished up doing my live stream where we open up so many packs. So after I do this pack opening just for the video, we will get into those highlights. But real quick, look at the odds on these packs. We actually have a 2% chance to get a Dark Matter, which genuinely is so much better than what we've seen before. So I want to see if we can get one, let's go into this 20-pack box and let's do it. And yes, the best box they have out right now is actually a 20-pack box, which kind of reminds me of like 2K20. There we go with the shake. All right, who is it going to be? What is it? It's a Galaxy Opal. Yes, you heard me correctly. We just pulled a Galaxy Opal in our first pack. Now, the thing is, you may notice with these ratings, Galaxy Opals are actually only 93 overalls, and Dark Matters are 94. So this is going to be point guard. Is this Skylar? I think it's going to be... No, it's not. Is this... Who? That is going to be Rod Strickland. Now, the good thing is all these players go into the exchange. So, to be honest, getting a Galaxy Opal in the first pack is definitely a win, even though it is only a 93 overall. So, yeah, I know this might be weird with me doing this and then going into the live stream, but I spent so much in the live stream that I was like, all right, we have to show it. There we go. We had Joe Caldwell, who is actually a holo card, and that's a parallel right there. So, that's a 91 overall. And as you can see, that doesn't shake, but I think it only doesn't shake because I already have the card. We get Jock Landau, then we get an Amethyst, and I do actually know that the Amethysts don't shake even if you don't have the card. This is just an Emerald that is very boring. But yes, we obviously want to see that Dark Matter to hope to see that man, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Could you imagine if we just casually pull Giannis on the first day of 2K27? If you don't know, the way that I've actually got the game right now is thanks to the 2K Creator Early Access program. So thanks to 2K for allowing me to get this content for you guys. As we see our first pink diamond, we want LaMelo Ball.
2K
that is
giving
the
the
only
content
one we
creator
want. So
special
number
treatment.
7, let's flip it and let's see who this is going to be. Please say point guard, Dimer, not bad. Point guard, LaMelo. 94 pass vision.
They say tennis is great for remembering you can customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
What's your schedule to go to the Celtics, and are you going to the Christmas one? Yes, sir.
Do they, Doug?
I'll be at the Christmas day. I'll put in the Discord.
Brooklyn. Oh, it's gonna...
I'll put in the Discord community on what games I'm gonna go to closer to the season.
Gonna be Deron Williams. He's punching. Sure thing. I do not want this card in my packs. We want LaMelo Ball. Deron Williams ain't it. But to be fair, we've now seen a pink diamond. So now what? We've seen an amethyst, we've seen a diamond, we've seen a pink diamond, literally, and we've seen a Galaxy Opal. The only tier that's remaining that we need to see as we get an Australian being Steph Talbot is all we need to see is that Dark Matter. So I will go crazy if we're actually able to see it right now in this pack opening as we get Sleepy Floyd. But 2K, I believe on pack number 10, a lot of amethyst there. 2 amethyst shoes and Mike Bibby. You know what? Number 11 is one of my favorite numbers, and it hits us with a diamond in the middle. I will say these packs feel a lot more rewarding than opening up packs in the past because we actually see kind of high tier cards. But I'm not sure if that's only just because there's new gems, so it kind of looks like you're getting better stuff, even though you potentially might not be. But it feels good. We get Cade and we also get Chuck Person, which is not a bad card, with that parallel right there too. Number 14, another pink diamond. You know exactly who I want to see? LaMelo. Please be LaMelo. Say point guard. It's physical finisher. It's going to be power forward, isn't it? And this is going to be from the Mercury. I will tell you, not my first time pulling this card. I have pulled this card so many times, and you might be like, okay, why are you not getting mad about this? It's because at least these pink diamonds can actually go into the exchange for the players that I mentioned earlier, so they do still have some value. Unfortunately, it's just not really what I'm looking for though. We get Brandon Miller as a holo. We have seen so many holos, but not many other parallels. This is number 16. I don't think we're going to see the shake that we want to see. I really don't think we will. But you know what? Next chapter packs. Let's move on and let's see an amethyst. Sure. Come on, 2K. Come on, 2K. I've got faith. I know we can do it. There's a Dark Matter. Let's go.
Holy.
2K.
Bro, that
Come on,
animation
2K.
is insane.
I've got faith. I know we can do it. There's a Dark
Wow.
Matter, let's go! Okay, this could be him. This actually could be him. Bro, this could be Giannis. Oh my word. Oh my word. If this is Giannis, I'm going insane. I am going insane if this is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, the issue is there are actually a bunch of Dark Matters in these packs. I believe there's Brianna Stewart, Dwight Howard. Also then, who else we got? Bernard King and Kyrie Irving. And then obviously Giannis. So literally all I want is Giannis. That will make me go insane. So we want to see power forward, and then we've got a chance. And it needs to be from the Miami Heat because this is the next chapter. Because his next chapter is when he's in Miami. So let's see if this can actually be Giannis. And let's flip it on pack number 18. Be power forward. Lay out Mixmaster, not bad. small forward. No, who is it? That's going to be, I think it's Bernard King.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, it's a dark matter. It's a dark matter. We cannot complain about actually pulling a dark matter being Bernard King. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy that we've already pulled a dark matter. I tell you what, later in this video, you will see plenty more. But there we go with Bernie. So we saw every tier of card in this box. Every single tier. Unfortunately, it obviously wasn't exactly what we were looking for. We get Zach Edey, and now for the final pack of this box,
hey, you gotta take it.
Box. It's absolutely been a W, and we finish it off with what? Just a gold. That's fine. We get Mamu. But yeah, look at all these duplicates I've got. I may have opened quite a few packs if you can't tell. But what we are going to do is send this player to my auctions, send this one. We'll send pretty much every single person to my auctions right now. Sure thing. And then, yeah, we might just quick sell the rest for 5K, sure. You know what? Let's do one VC single. This is going to be the end. Actually, should we just spend the rest of the VC? Maybe we should on these singles. Let's see if we can get anything good from this one. We don't see a shake. We only get 2 emeralds. That's pretty mid. But you know what? We've got enough for, I believe, yeah, we've got enough for one more pack after this. So the next chapter, let's make our next chapter insane with another dark matter. It's just these singles are awful. I guess it's time for our final pack. Until you guys see the stream highlights, where trust me, we had some unbelievable pulls. So let's get into this one and Galaxy Opal. I'm very happy with that. A Galaxy Opal. Let's see Jaylen Brown. We want to see small forward, physical finisher, not bad. Small forward, be Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, 76ers. Ooh, okay. It's going to be Grant Hill, but it's not a bad pull. It's really not a bad pull. The fact that we've only opened up, what, 23 packs and we pulled a Dark Matter, 2 Galaxy Opals, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with that, especially because we can send this player to my auctions. I mean, all those cards can pretty easily go in for this Tracy McGrady. So anyway, you know what time it is now? We gotta get into these stream highlights. I don't think I'll show you every single pack, but just know we opened a lot, and I hope you all enjoy. We're gonna do our first 20-pack box in NBA 2K27. Let's open this up and let's see our first ever pack of the year. Love the pack animation so far, and let's see what it is. No shake. All right, this is looking kind of clean. Okay, that's kind of cool, the flip there. See how it's like lightning around it? That's not bad. And then we get a Sapphire.
Yeah, and the Red Sox choked that.
Kind of cool to see him as a Sapphire, okay. That's our first Amethyst. It looks like Amethysts don't shake.
Shit.
So we don't get the walkout. We get Gail Goodrich. I feel like the pack animation looks a little bit better. What do you guys think? Do you think?
You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a call.
I like that.
At AT&T, we guarantee your network.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Bam! It's a Galaxy Opal. I was correct. Let's go. Let's flip our first Galaxy Opal and see who it's going to be. It is Layout Mixmaster, point guard. Probably not what we want to see. 91 ball handle. It's a WNBA player. Ooh, I mean, she goes into the exchange. We can't be mad. Skylar Diggins, I'm digging it. Number 8, another Galaxy Opal. I got to say, I'm pretty happy so far. Physical finisher, not bad. Small forward, here we go. 85 pass vision, Grant Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, we just pulled the best Galaxy Opal you can possibly get. He can run shooting guard as well. He looks unbelievable. And yes, in 8 packs, we just pulled Grant Hill. That is such a dub. Pink diamond for the first time. We will take a pink diamond. So that is pink around it, which maybe is good. I don't know. 80 driving dunk. It should be, who? Michael Porter Jr. or something? Is that Alex English? Is that who it is? I'm pretty sure it is. He'll be pretty good, actually. Diamond. That's a diamond. Yeah. I don't think there's really any diamonds we want to see. BJ Armstrong. Is that right? Shout out my boy Mo, 16. Bruh, these packs
I love
actually pretty good. One box and pulled 3 Galaxy Opals. Bro, this is not bad at all. Let's see what Galaxy Opal this is going to be. It's physical finisher again. Small forward. I won't be mad with another Grant Hill. I'm pretty sure it is him. That's a dub. He'll go for MT. He will go for MT. I don't know how much, but he will go for MT. 20-pack box. Send it. We're pulling a Dark Matter. I have faith. And really, sometimes... Is that a diamond? That is a diamond. Okay, so if you get a diamond, it doesn't shake if it's a duplicate. Let's see. Point guard. Dimer. Not bad. Point guard. B. LaMelo. B. LaMelo. It has to be LaMelo, surely. No, it's Brooklyn. Is this Deron Williams? Yeah, I think it is. They're pulling a few duplicates, which is kind of crazy already. But... Galaxy Opal with blue. So, I think this is going to be Jaylen Brown. East and West, that could be right. Point guard. I'm confused. It's Skylar Diggins again. I am So confused. Pink diamond. So it is blue. So what do you guys think this is going to be? They have a random outline glow, do you think? I thought it was going to be a parallel, but I actually don't think it is.
I would be
Blue
so
is
triggered
Western,
if I
you
see a
reckon?
dark
So if you don't
matter
understand
or-
what I'm talking about here, basically I want you to have a close look at this pink
Galaxy
diamond
Opal,
right
and it's
here.
a
And you can see this one
WNBA
has like
player.
blue lightning around it, which is very random. But then if you look at this pink diamond that we pulled previously, it's got yellow lightning compared to the blue. So I don't know if it's at random, but we still haven't figured out what this actually means.
Right.
Which is why I was confused in the moment. I'm just going to flip this and see who it is. That's all I'm going to do. If it's LaMelo, I'm happy. Physical finisher, powerful. Oh, I like it. Mercury. Wasn't the Mercury player before just yellow around it? So that doesn't make sense for anything. Do I do a 10-pack box? I'm just going to do it. Whatever. Here we go. Diamond with a purple. I don't understand. I genuinely is that. Wait, is that a diamond? Yeah, I think that is a diamond. It's definitely not a Galaxy Opal. It's posterizer. 90 close shot from the Bucks. Is this? Who is that? Vin Baker? I think it's Vin Baker. Terry Cummings. My bad. Dark matter me, please. I want to see a dark matter. Cody Williams. Cody Williams. Fair enough. Next box up. Let's do it. It's 2% odds for a dark matter, which actually isn't bad because that means in 100 packs you should pull 2 dark matters. I'm not saying we're going to, but I'm just saying compared to what we've seen in the past with the first pack drop, we saw like LeBron James being, what was it, under 1% or something like that. Shake for me. Shake for... Oh, it's a diamond. All right, fair enough. We don't really care for diamonds. We got Jason Tatum again, and this is going to be a brick wall, so it should be a big... It is a center. It's 84 offensive rebound from Detroit. I'm going to guess Bob Lanier. No, it's not. It's Bill Lambier. Kind of close. This one is a Galaxy Opal. We're happy with the Galaxy
I don't know
Opal.
if that's close,
I want
man.
this to be Jaylen Brown. Float game, new. Point guard, not new. Well, maybe it is new, but not good. I wish it was John Wall. It's not, though. It's going to be... Is that Rod Strickland? Yes, it is. That is an L right there. Oh, come on, 2K. 14. This one has red. What is going on? Like, why is it red? Maybe it's red for Jaylen Brown. It's one that I want. Be small forward. It could be. This just confirms it means nothing. This confirms it means nothing because we've pulled this card now 3 times and she's had a different lightning bolt around her every single time. So it must be random. I don't understand why they do that though. Kiki, do you love me? Oh my word, we've done it! We have done it! We have done it! Okay, we have pulled our first ever Dark Matter in NBA 2K27. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, bam, bam. It's got green. Does that mean it's Giannis? There's no way. First Dark Matter pull in NBA 2K27. Let's flip it and see who it's going to be. Please say power forward. Brick wall, not bad. Center. Is this Dwight? I think it's Dwight. I think it's going to be Dwight. That's a dub. I'm actually very happy to be able to get Dark.
Of course they had him doing that. Of course they did. Yo, 2K. Known for being zesty. Even he's like, hey, yo, pause. 2K's gotta chill with the zesty shit.
To be able to get Dark... Excuse me? Okay, Dwight, but that is a W right there. There he is, Mr. Dwight Howard. We're gonna do another box. We hit our goal of getting a Dark Matter, but I just want Giannis now. Literally, that's all I want. I want Giannis. I want, obviously, Jaylen Brown. This could be him here. We get a diamond shoe. I wonder what the difference is. Jaylen Brown. We haven't seen one of those 3 promos, so let's see if we can get it here. It's point guard, though. It's not gonna be him. Who is it? It's gonna be... I don't care that I'm getting Skylar Diggins. I know that sounds crazy. She's going into the exchange. I needed these exchange cards. That's a dub. You've never heard...
Is that a Dark Matter?
Don't do that, I guess. Do not do that. 2 Dark Matters.
Yeah, you're about to get
I have
split.
pulled 2. Sometimes life comes at you fast, and sometimes you got to go across and you got to go bam with another Dark Matter. That looks different. I'm confused. Let's see Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's flip it. Please say power forward. Say power forward. Post. No. It's Brianna Stewart. It is Brianna Stewart.
God. Oh my God.
After a long offseason, Derek is getting ready for
That's
Sundays
so
again because
fucked.
NFL football is back.
I said earlier that I wounn't mind pulling Brianna Stewart. Now I somewhat do mind. Sometimes you got to be grateful because that's our second dark matter pull. I did think that as soon as I saw the 90 free throw. This is another Galaxy Opal. Please be Jaylen Brown. I want to pull one of these new cards. Physical finisher, not bad for Jaylen Brown. Not bad at all. This is probably him, right? No, it's another Grant Hill. To be fair, Grant Hill's pretty good. I want another dark matter. So let's open it up. Pink Diamond, please be LaMelo. Please be LaMelo.
Oh, that was painful.
Point guard, layout mix master, small forward. It's not LaMelo Ball. It is going to be, we've already pulled this card, Alex English. I wonder if there's double walkouts.
Another one.
Am I the GOAT? Are we already the pack god in NBA 2K27? That's 3 boxes in a row, right? With the dark matter. 3, 2, 1. Bam. There we go with that dark matter. This one has no thing around it. No kind of extra team color or anything. So just maybe. I'm just throwing it out there. Just maybe. But here we go. This is it. This is the one. Power forward. Layout mix master, power forward. Small forward.
So this is Bernard King.
Who? Knicks. Bernard King. He's going to go into the exchange. He's going to go into the exchange. I'm not mad with it. It's another dark matter pull. He's usually got a really quick release, but I'll have to see his stats if he's actually good. But we will take our third dark matter pull, I can tell you that. 17, 38.
Hey.
Ooh, that's our first
like,
on
hey,
fire
what's up?
card.
Hello.
So you can see this is a different parallel. So you can actually get cards that look like that. What we are going to do right now is we are actually going to get this man, Paul George. He looks unbelievable.
Hey.
So Paul George,
yeah,
needs 2 more dark matters added to it. We've got these 3 dark matters right here. I'm going to put in Dwight Howard, and then also we'll put in, let's go Brianna Stewart. Let's put these 2 in, and now when we hold square, we're actually going to get dark matter Paul George. So let's hold it, and let's actually get one of the best cards in the game already, being none other than dark matter Paul George. Bro, I cannot believe we got this card within like 2 hours of playing.
Hell yeah.
Game. Like literally, I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, and we've already got him. And you know what we deserve? We deserve a dark matter. Let's do it. That's a Galaxy Opal. I want to see one of these new players, like one of the ones that's actually in the set. So hit me with the Jaylen Brown here. Flow game is not looking good. It's really not looking good. But we do have to get 10 Galaxy Opals, I think, to be able to go into, what's his face? You know what his name is? Into T-Mac. That's what I was trying to say that entire time. This pool is going to be a banger. Galaxy Opal, Jaylen Brown. Let's see it. Please. Small forward. Small forward. Okay, it could be him. It could be him. 88 3-ball, I'm feeling it. We've done it. We have done it. We've finally pulled one of the promo players.
Oh, that's so painful! Fuck, man! It's so painful to see! No! Damn! That hurts! Horribly! This really hurts.
And there it is with Mr. Jaylen Brown. He looks unbelievable. He looks unbelievable. So I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Thing is, I just don't. That's another Galaxy Opal with pink around it. Sure. I guess we want another Jaylen Brown. It's Paint Prodigy though, power forward. Jermaine O'Neal. I actually said I kind of wanted this card, and it's hollow as well. That's kind of fire. We're doing another box. Let's do it. Pink Diamond. Please be LaMelo. Literally, I want LaMelo so badly. So please say point guard for LaMelo Ball. Physical finisher. I don't think it will be him. It's power forward. It's 89 free throw. Yeah. Exchange. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I can get Kessler, which is good. Another Galaxy Opal. I guess, no, we had Angel Reese as well. I guess I want, I don't know, another Jaylen Brown. It could be actually. Point guard, no. If it's LaMelo, it's a dub. It could be because it was green. Layout mix master, point guard, small forward. I don't understand. It's a gem parallel. It actually was kind of cool. I like that gem parallel. Another shake, another pink diamond. You know who we want to see. We want to see point guard. Paint Prodigy, just not going to be him. It is going to be, we haven't pulled this card, I don't think, have we? It's Anton Jamison. Any progress towards T-Mac? I actually do have quite a lot. Walker Kessler, diamond or higher. I will put in the diamond. Yeah, that is a diamond actually. Let's put this in for that. We've now completed all those exchanges that came out today. But yeah, we've now got both of these cards right here, which is kind of crazy. Let's do it. Another box. Shake, Galaxy Opal. Let's get Jaylen Brown again. Physical finisher. Small forward. It could be him. It's probably not. It's Grant Hill again. Please be LaMelo. Literally, I've opened up so many packs to try and get LaMelo, and we just cannot see him. I don't think I can do anything with Pink Diamonds now, right? I don't think they go into any exchange. Got one more 20-pack box to go. Let's do this. We want Jaylen Brown again. It's not.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Jaren Duran? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to sit on this chair for a second. Wow. He has 17 RBIs in the 9th inning or later. That's the most in Major League Baseball. Holy shit, dude. Oh, he hung that curveball. He hung that curveball. Oh my god, that was a freaking nuke. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That was newt. G fucking G. GG Miami. Oh my god, that was crazy. I heard the crack of the bat, and I turned around. zit and a half right here. Golly. I need to get my hat, so that's not showing. Yeah. That's crazy. GG's Miami. GG's Miami. They ain't winning that shit. Wow, that's crazy. You guys saw it, you expect to return Friday in Yankee Stadium. Bad news, it's on. Yeah, nice. All right. So I can't watch it unless I'm going to the game. All right. Cool. Lovely. Just lovely. Dude, that was insane. My group chat's definitely blowing up right now. No? Surprised nobody has said anything. You know what? I'll be the first one to say something in my group chat. Where is... He hung that fastball. I mean, curveball, excuse me. He hung that curveball. Steph said, I am not some people that gave up on him. That's hilarious. I can watch. You know what's funny? I can see the TV from my screen here. Dude, don't make pressure. Don't make unnecessary pressure for yourself. Yeah, he just replayed it. He hung that fastball right down the pipe. And honestly, that was kind of a curveball that just did nothing. That was insane. Holy. And one down. Alright, after the Sox game ends, I'm going to hop on the PlayStation and we'll run some Black Ops. Double play? Boo! Spin it! Come on. If that was me, I'm spinning that double play. That's my kind of play. Jokes. Actually, it was my kind of play back in the day. I just didn't have the cameras on at the time. And that's the ball game. That is the ball game. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, chat, I'm going to end on the computer end here, and I'm going to load up Call of Duty. So give me a few minutes, I will be